Good morning. I'm meteorologist Kevin Smith at the National Weather Service in Pocatello, here again with your Southeast Idaho weather hazard briefing. This one for Sunday, January 24th. So looking over the next week or so, a very active, unsettled weather pattern is expected to continue for much of the western United States, really over the next 1 to 2 weeks. And other people, other than Southeast Idahoans, are going to have to deal with the impacts of that over the next several days. Kind of a lull in terms of impacts locally here in Southeast Idaho, but increasing potential to finally add to some of that mountain snowpack starting Wednesday morning and then proceeding through the end of the week into next weekend. In the meantime, we're watching areas of low stratus clouds impacting aviation for portions of the region, also some patchy fog this morning and perhaps again tonight into Monday morning as well. I'll show you that graphically here in just a moment. Otherwise, really no impactful weather expected until Wednesday. We continue to monitor increasing potential for some long-duration snowfall starting Wednesday morning, particularly for the Wood River Valley and the adjacent mountains, stretching northeast up through Arco into the Upper Snake Highlands. So we'll take a quick look at the general idea there here in just a moment as well. Satellite this morning, not much to look at. We do have another low-pressure system that is loading up here near Alaska, and that's the next round that's going to come down toward the western coast, and this is one in a whole series of systems. We're seeing one every couple of days come down along the Pacific coast and eventually eject eastward out toward the plains. So, again, quiet for a couple days, but this next system is on the horizon. Opening up this morning, watches, warnings, and advisories. We have no alerts in effect across the region, although there are a few avalanche warnings that are in effect down in portions of the Utah Wasatch. Weather impact summary, taking it day by day here. I'll walk you through today. Again, some patchy fog possible out there over the morning hours here for portions of our plains and valleys. So keep that in mind if you will be traveling this morning. Repeat performance for kind of the same areas here on Monday morning. Coverage may be a little bit less than what we see this morning, but again, be mindful that some of that may be out there. And again, just about any valley or plain location has a chance to see some patchy fog. I'll show you where the preferred areas are here in just a moment. Tuesday, maybe a light isolated snow shower for a few locales that I have marked here, but generally a quiet day, a dry day for most, not expecting any impacts. And then Wednesday, Thursday, we head into that next system that we talked about. So for areas like the Snake Plain, the Magic Valley, into the South Hills, it's going to be a mix of rain and snow showers Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Breezy conditions also expected, but right now not expecting significant impacts. For the Southeast Highlands, also up toward the Lost River area, and then also up into Lemhi County, snow showers over that 2 to 3 day period, breezy conditions. Some minor impacts there to travel are certainly possible. Got a few zones lit up here, so particularly the Wood River Valley, we're seeing signals that the wind flow may be favorable for some good snowfall enhancement into the valley. So snow, breezy conditions expected Wednesday, Thursday, Friday with potentially impactful conditions there for travel. And also portions of the Northeast Highlands as you head from Arco up toward Spencer into Island Park, maybe near the Teton Valley as well, expecting periods of snow, and also up toward Stanley and the passes up in that area. Okay, low temperatures and high temperatures today. Cold as you head out this morning, if you are heading out this morning. Getting up into the mid-20s to mid-30s for high temperatures this afternoon. And again, other than that patchy fog, not expecting impactful weather across Southeast Idaho today. Here's a look at which areas are preferred for some of that patchy fog this morning. The areas you see shaded. Again, just about any valley or plain location could see some patches of fog this morning, but kind of the usual suspects lit up here for eastern Magic Valley into the Snake Plain, some of the adjacent valleys in the Teton Valley as well. High temperatures on Monday, very similar, getting up into the mid-20s to mid-30s across the region. And here's areas preferred for patchy fog Monday morning. Again, maybe a little less coverage, but certainly Upper Snake Plain into the Teton Valley and up toward Ashton and Osborne Bridge, one of the preferred areas. And just be mindful if you're heading out Monday morning of a few of these areas of reduced visibility possible out there across the region. High temperatures Tuesday and Wednesday, gradually warming just a little bit, still very close to normal for this time of year. You can see highs generally getting into the upper 20s to lower 30s 60s on Tuesday, and then over here on the right, a little bit warmer for the eastern Magic Valley and southern Snake Plain by Wednesday as we start to bring in a little bit different air mass with that system that's going to begin impacting the region on Wednesday morning. So just again, a reminder about safety for fog conditions. Speed is your biggest thing to be mindful of. Slow down, use extra caution, watch out for vehicles that you may not be able to see from very far away. Low beam headlights, also a good idea in those foggy areas. So I'll wrap up here with just a little sneak peek preview of some of the things we're thinking about for this Wednesday, Thursday, Friday event. What I have shown here is these darker shaded areas are the areas that are generally preferred for snowfall, and then lighter shader areas, lower impacts, lighter activity for rain and snow showers across the region. And I think one of the more defining characteristics of this period starting Wednesday is going to be the winds. So as we start down here in the Snake Plain, we're going to have a southerly or even southeasterly wind coming into the area, and that's going to downslope, sinking flow off the mountains here south of Burley, south of Pocatello, and normally that results in warming and drying of that air. So right now we're looking at less precipitation overall and not a lot of impacts as far as travel goes during that Wednesday, Thursday, Friday time frame for the eastern Magic Valley into the lower Snake Plain, with warmer temperatures favoring some rain showers mixing in and also just less precipitation overall. Could see some pretty good wind, though, coming off the mountains there, so certainly breezy in that corridor. On the flip side, as that south-southeast flow heads north, you can see with the black arrows here, we're going to have upslope, rising flow against portions of the Central Mountains and then here into the Upper Snake Highlands and toward the Montana Divide. And as that air rises, it'll tend to cool and moisten. So this zone that's shaded a little darker up here is favored for, right now at least, for the best accumulations out of this system Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. This could include the Wood River Valley and surrounding mountains like the Pioneers. Some of the passes up there in the Central Mountains as well, also toward Craters of the Moon and Arco, and then up across Spencer into the Upper Snake Highlands and Island Park region. Certainly potential for some decent accumulating snow, again, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. All of this kicking off sometime during the morning hours on Wednesday. So stay tuned. We'll be ironing out the details and providing more information on that period during these briefings in the days ahead. And that's what we're looking at here for your weather hazards. As always, please feel free to reach out with any questions, comments, or concerns, and have a great Sunday.